Don't forget, the What Are You Doing podcast is now on every major podcast media platform, such as Spotify, Stitcher, iTunes, YouTube, and many more. From all of us here at the What Are You Doing podcast, thank you for listening, and let's get to the show. How's it going, everybody? And welcome to another episode of What Are You Doing? This episode of What Are You Doing is brought to you by SkyPrintLLC.com. If you need something printed on something, go to SkyPrintLLC.com and let them know that you heard about it on the What Are You Doing podcast, and you get 20% off all of your purchases. Or just go to their store in Kenosha, and they'll print you anything that you need. So anything on anything, literally anything on anything, they'll print it for you, and that's 20% off. You live in Kenosha, right?
Yeah.
Well, they're probably right down the street from you.
Skyprint. Shout out Skyprint.
And we're also brought to you by CBD Specialists in Madison, Wisconsin on Monona Drive. CBD has it's helped me. It's helping other people that I know. And if you need something that help take care of your anxiety, you don't feel like buying a bunch of Xanax or dosing yourself, you know what I mean? Like,
if you don't want to be a SoundCloud rapper,
right? If you don't want to have your mind in a weird cloudy place, try CBD. It helps. It really does. And if you mention the What Are You Doing podcast at CBD Specialist on Monona Drive in Madison, Wisconsin, you get 20% off all of your purchases. Now we're going to keep the ads short because we got a lot to talk about. And I guess I can't tell Domo to hit it because he's not here. So
you know what you can do? Buy some knee pads. Your boy Click Clack.
Hey, how about this? How about you stop being an asshole?
I'm a hardcore rapper from the No, that's not what we call it. No, that's not what we call it, bro.
Chicks are gonna call the podcast. That's racist.
What? What Are You Doing podcast? Ballin'! Ooh, ballin'! Dude. Well, you trying to be fancy? Well, you put a bug on my plate.
Stop
What Are You
it!
Doing podcast?
You're gonna make me so stupid.
What are you doing?
All right. Welcome to another episode of What Are You Doing? Obviously, you guys see that it's me, and there's no co-host today. But our co-host today, we have a different co-host today.
different style, hip hop style.
Oh, wow. I think Damo would
he's
definitely disagree.
Yeah, right.
I feel like Damo's a little hip hop.
Yeah, he's definitely. I look at Damo like almost like a mix of so many different things. Though I think that's like him, and I want to say like Death Rose. They're like this new kind of sound where it's like hip hop is a little bit of R&B, a little bit of like I don't want to say like pop, but it is a little bit, which is pretty cool. I like it.
Some of it, yeah.
I like it.
Damo's like he smells, dude. I mean, I'm just putting it out there. I know through the camera you guys can never tell, but man, if you smell feet, it's Damo. And if you hear music that isn't good and only 3 tracks are good, it's Damo. Damo has 3 good tracks, and if he wants to get at me, bro.
Featuring Smelly Feet though, man. That's a feature.
Dude, yeah, for real. Featuring his smelly feet.
And I do want to apologize if my voice sounds super nasally. Just getting over some seasonal. Everybody's got it right now. Where like, kind of sounds like you're holding your nose.
I don't have shit, and I'm not fucking with it. Do not breathe my way.
Right. But I'm feeling good. I'm feeling fresh, and I'm excited.
Looking
I'm excited
fresh.
to be here. Thanks, man. Thank you.
You got that? What is that? Some kind of jogger? Or
No,
is that some kind of...
This is my Bears hoodie. Chicago Bears. Shout out to Chicago Bears. They can't win a game to save their lives, but I still am a loyal fan.
Those sleeves look like they're from outer space, dude.
Right?
Like you're an astronaut, but like in the future, though.
Honestly, this looks like you ever watch Dragon Ball Z?
Yeah.
I could be like one of the Saiyans with this thing right now.
Yeah, dude.
All I need is like the chess piece.
I just woke up. I tried to do a fucking Saiyan scream and I couldn't do it because I just woke up.
Like the 4-minute screams, man. It's like, God.
Dude, that guy, I mean, as far as being a voice actor, that guy's probably one of the best. Like,
yeah.
I know he does a weird Goku voice, but dude, those screams though.
Yeah.
I mean, I know I can't do it. I don't know if you can do it.
No, I don't think.
Yours would be like, ah.
I'll be one of those basic characters. Oh man. You know, I always thought, like, watching that like, your superpower was, like, the longer you could scream and the higher pitch you could scream meant you were, like, the strongest.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. Without a doubt.
You know?
Without a doubt. It's like, oh, shit, he's going up another octave. Oh, no.
Till I find out that I was just human.
Have you seen that show?
Which one?
Dragon Ball.
Oh, yeah, that's
Okay,
number
so-
one show for me.
Now, okay, here's the thing. Mr. Popo,
That's so fucked up.
he's not black, though.
No, I don't know what he is, but it's fucked up.
But, like, you can tell, like, by his demeanor and his voice, you're like, that guy's not black. But they made him black.
Right.
They made him super racist, but the only black character in that show is Green.
Right, Piccolo.
Piccolo.
Piccolo,
He's
yeah.
obviously a black guy.
He's a black dude. Everybody says it.
But, like, what makes him black, though?
He's like the Blade of the Dragon Ball universe. I think it's like I think technically he's not black, right? He's Namekian, but like I think why people like will put him as the black character is like definitely his vocal tone, a little more aggressive.
Wow, that was racist. Keep going.
Like, you know, like
No, keep going.
I would say they kind of try to set up the planet Namek as if it was Africa and a lot of like
Very
like
true.
storylines, you know what I
Very
mean?
true.
Like
Yeah,
the way they get invaded and you know Piccolo's almost like that exchange student that grew up on Earth.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
so that then you know it's just I don't know. I think like you know what else would he be? He's definitely not
True.
Definitely not can't be the white guy, you know?
He's definitely obviously everyone else is white, even though they call it's an Asian show, and for some reason Asian people draw white people.
Right.
Like
Instead of Asian people.
right,
So
instead of Asian people.
That's why they made Justin Chatwin. They butchered Dragon Ball Evolution. I don't know if you ever seen that movie, but they butchered Dragon Ball Z.
Oh yeah.
That
The
live
one-
action movie.
Yeah, the one with the girl from Shameless in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
So
that was so terrible.
They
dude.
really did try to make Goku white, and it didn't work out.
But the thing is, Goku is white.
Right.
Like, what the fuck? If he was a real person, he would look like, you know.
He would have to look like Justin Chatwin or something like that, but just didn't work.
No, it didn't.
There's certain things that it's like now they're making so many of these like cartoon into like live films, and it's like sometimes it works and sometimes it really doesn't.
Name one that worked. I don't fucking believe it. Name one that
There's
worked.
some. Let me see.
Lion King didn't work?
Ninja Turtles work.
Okay,
and I'm
so-
talking about the late '90s Ninja Turtles, like,
Right.
where
You do.
the real good ones, not the CGI ones.
Ninja Turtles. Ninja Turtles 2, Secret of the Use. Ninja Turtles 3. Something.
When they time travel. Or
yeah,
something like
fuck, I can't remember the name
that
of
was
it.
probably the only one though that they got it right. You're right. It very rarely works, but
But the new ones are good too.
The new ones are good,
Yeah,
but-
the new ones are pretty good. But the new Lion King. Okay, so I watched the new Lion King, and I was like, I didn't need to watch this
right.
because it's
It's just
the
a
same
rehash
fucking
of the same movie. Yeah.
It's the same movie with just different voices in it.
And I think they really could have like I was watching like certain comparisons of like the animated version and the real life version. They were trying to make it realistic, but I really didn't like how like a lot of the characters didn't have any emotion in their face.
Right.
I get what they were
Right.
going for, like a realistic thing, but like it's already not realistic if the lions are talking.
The lions are already fucking talking. So why, like, yeah, because they were like, Simba would talk like this.
Right.
And I was like, okay, cool,
So
dude.
it's like you got to choose a side. Are we going to be realistic, or are we just gonna, you know? It's like they dip back and forth, and that's when they do it wrong. You know?
Yeah, they totally did that one terribly. So what do you got going on? What's new with you?
So man, when this podcast airs, I will be in Las Vegas. I'm actually leaving in a few hours. I'm gonna perform at what's called the Black Las Vegas Food Festival this Saturday on the Raw Remedy stage. It's gonna be a great experience. I've never been to Vegas. This opportunity was given to me through Bar University TV. Shout out to them. They had a competition last month where they had a cipher. Bunch of different artists from Chicago, just from the Midwest,
Right.
Wisconsin, Chicago, or Wisconsin, Illinois, everywhere. I think some people came out from Michigan, and it was a good time, man. It was, you know, I really didn't expect to win the contest because a lot of times these things, you know, you never know, man. You know, like I just like to have fun. I like to
Right.
network. I really don't even focus on winning or losing, but you know, it always the spirit of an MC. We're competitive, and you know, I really did my best, and I won, and I'm grateful for everyone that supported me.
Your
You were
people
one of the,
came out for you.
you were there too to vote for me.
Now I
And
remember in the past you not complained, but you commented on the fact that that sometimes you feel like your city's not behind you.
yeah, I think that happens. I think with a lot of, especially a lot of like with hip hop artists, it'll sometimes be your hometown will sometimes be the last place to kind of, and then not in a bad way. It's just it's hard,
Right.
everyone grows up seeing you as this kid that they were in class with, or the guy at the car wash that they worked with, and so then when you start jumping on stage and rapping and inviting them to events,
Right.
it's kind of hard for them to kind of like look at you at a certain light versus if you have a show like this weekend in Vegas and I'm on all kinds of flyers when I come into the airport, it's
Right.
a whole different story. They look at me
Right.
like a different type of respect.
Right, but your people came out for you.
With this with the competition, I was so grateful to see not only the votes, but just the interaction that everybody was sharing the videos and commenting and not even just from Kenosha. That was the cool thing though. It was from everywhere I've been, from New York, Atlanta, even places. Shout out to this kid. His name is Joseph Strange. That's his name on Facebook. He's from Alaska. And he's been like sharing all my music in his college dorm with all his friends and stuff like that. But yeah, man, I'm really grateful for this contest that everyone. It just seemed like everybody came together and,
Right.
and was pushing for me. And yeah, in the past, I've definitely not that I felt bitter, like you said, complain, but just definitely felt like I was fighting an uphill battle. But I've always told myself, and recently what I've told myself is like, look, at the end of the day, I love to do music. Even if I touch one person in my city or I touch 1,000 people,
Right.
It's worth it because this is where I come from, and I want to look back and be able to be that voice for our, where we're from, because we're all voices. But I think everyone has their unique look on everything. So
Right.
I'm excited, man, and I'm so grateful that even you, man, you voted for me, you commented on it for me, and I was just super super stoked about it.
Yeah, you were at the Eddie's show.
Yeah,
And you let
yeah.
me know about, because I didn't know anything about it until you
Yeah,
told me.
yeah. I was going up to. I was at like Wendy's, like just going up to people at the counter, like, "Yo, you got Instagram? You got Facebook? You got YouTube?" Just really, And I think in the past too, as artists, we, like you said, you hit it on the head. Sometimes we do complain or we do kind of look at the negative, and you gotta focus. I'm not gonna mention the artist, but I recently was on Facebook and I seen an artist post something like, if you don't support me now, forget you. Like, they just came off so aggressive, and
Right.
I understand that feeling because
Right.
I've had it. You're at a bar and you handed out the flyers to everybody in your class, to everybody at your job, to your mom, dad, cousin. You even give one to your dog, and not even the dog shows up.
Right,
You know
right,
what I mean?
right.
But what I told that person, privately, I was like, look, man, you can do two things. You can either like look at all the people that aren't coming to your shows, all the people that aren't commenting on your videos, and be angry and post statuses, and that show that you're bitter or share content that is negative. Or look at the people that do support you. And even if it's 1, 2, 3, water those plants. You know what I mean?
Right.
Water those plants. Those people that, even if there's only 4 out of the 20 people that support you, those 4 people have a voice. And if you focus on not only the positivity that they're giving you, but also focus on growing that little bit, it's going to snowball little by little. But you got to stay positive, because if you bury yourself in negative energy, that's all you're going to get out of it.
That's very, very true. And so many people have that. Like, I felt that way before. You know what I mean? I'm not going to say that I haven't felt
It's
that way
human.
before.
It's so human.
But I'm not going to put it out there.
Right, exactly.
Because like you said, negative energy. Like, it's you put it out,
And it's coming right
and
back.
It's going to come right
Yeah.
back. And the thing is like nobody, especially in this scene. This is like there's not much. In this scene's actually really good. The hip hop
Yeah.
scene here and stuff. Everyone's actually really nice to each other for the
Right.
most part. There's been a couple beefs and stuff like that. Oh, No. But aside from just a couple things here and there, it's actually pretty supportive.
Right.
But the thing is, you get when you get upset and you put out negative energy, it's gonna come back, and nobody wants to go to someone's show who's a fucking whiny bitch.
Right. It's
You know what I
true.
mean? Like, if you're on Facebook every day, like, nobody in this city supports me, and I can't seem to catch a
Right.
break. And the thing is like, at the end of the day, the reason that you're not where you want to be, not you specifically,
Right,
I'm just talking,
anyone in general, yeah.
is because you didn't put as much work in as the dude that is in that spot.
Right.
And if you think anything otherwise, if you think that they got lucky, or if you think that they got this or that or the other thing, that maybe possibly could be true, but most of the time you're wrong and you haven't put in the work.
Right.
And you're the only person to blame.
And every day is a chance for growth. Like you said, even if you feel that way, even if you feel negative or you feel down, I tell people, man, I'm not like, no one's perfect, right? There's days I wake up and I'm feeling down, but you got to remember the reason we got into this, at least me, is the love of the music, man. I love to express myself with music. I love to connect with people through music. And if I connect with just one person, man, it really makes me feel good.
Right.
And that, to me, that the connection that I have, like some people, like they're so into the views, like, oh, I got 3,000 views, I got 5,000 views, you know what? I'd rather have 200 views. But if the people that are engaging with my material or my content, they really are immersed in my content, those are people that are going to be fans for life. Those are people that I can count on coming out to a show. I can count on, purchasing merchandise from me. And maybe they won't come out to every show. Maybe they won't always buy merchandise, but I'm changing their lives. I'm putting something positive in their lives. And in return, I'm getting a genuine relationship with them. I don't like the word fan. I don't really call people my fans. I call them my supporters, because I think that being a fanatic of something is like blindly following somebody. Right. I want people to be free thinkers and support what I do, and support my message, support who I am, and empower themselves based off what I do. And hopefully they empower somebody else. You know what I mean?
Right.
So that's just how I look at it, man, and I don't take it personal. And it's all about growth, though. Like you said, we're all going to have those moments where we feel like throwing in the towel. It's all about not giving up, though, because everyone else gives up. It's easy to give up and move on to the next thing. But if you got passion for something, I don't care if you got 2 people in the crowd and it's your grandma, you got to keep pushing. You got to keep going. People will connect with your message. It just takes the time to build to set the groundwork.
And you see that sometimes when you see an artist that you'll listen to their music and their music is obviously bad. Right. You'll hear it and you'll be like, dude, this is not fucking good. And then everybody that they just heard it too. You're like, dude, this is bad. But they have but you go to their shows and there's tons of people there. Right. And it's because they have a positive vibe and they put in the groundwork. They've been grinding and they found 40 people to show up to each one of their shows that love shitty music. Right. You know what I mean? So anybody can have a fan base, but you have to have the right attitude, right? And you have to put forth the right type of energy. Yeah. Because anybody that's bitter, it shows on your face, dude. Right. It shows on your face. It shows in the things that you say, and nobody wants to be around.
Like you said, nobody wants to Nobody likes a baby, somebody that's whining all the time. And
a full-grown man rapping about how hard he is, but then he's crying on Facebook about how he doesn't have any fans.
Yeah, so, and that's the thing, too, is like you said, putting it out there is one thing to feel that way. It's one thing to talk to your, maybe people close to you, but social media is a beautiful thing because, we connect and we can share, positive, messages or pictures or moments. But the negative, too, is sometimes without thinking about it, we put ourselves out there in a negative way, like you said, talking bad about maybe people that aren't showing up to your shows, or even talking bad about yourself, or putting showing your own insecurity, you know what I mean, and putting that out there. And misery loves company, man, and so you have to kind of suck it up, be a man about it, and just express yourself through what you do, which is music. If you're feeling some type of way, man, I tell people, instead of writing about it, you're a rapper, rap. You're a singer, sing. You're a producer, make a beat, do whatever it takes. But give into the culture, put something positive into it, and like you said, no negative energy. 2020, no negative energy. We're going to this new year.
2020, no negative energy. I'm down. Dude, we want to start a campaign?
NNE, no negative energy.
No negative energy. And we'll start a campaign throughout all the people around here.
And it's contagious, man. Just like a cold. Right now, you're like, don't breathe on me.
Dude, but that's true.
That's how people should look at positive and negative energy. You come in here complaining, go outside, man. I don't even want it. I don't even want that around me.
Yeah, I don't. I don't. I mean, there's been plenty of times where there's been negative energy, and I've had negative moments within my music career. You know what I mean? But
And it's all about how you handle it, how you get through it.
Yeah, and I've handled it okay, I believe, but there have been times where I haven't.
Right.
But I never put it out on Facebook. I never
Right.
put it out on, I'm never gonna go on a rant about why I lost. You know what I mean?
Right,
Like,
right.
it's a whole different deal when you start doing that, and then people just kind of write you off.
Right.
You know
And
what
it's
I mean?
and it's your image, is at the end of the day we're businessmen. Doing
Right.
music, you're a business, you're a brand, you're a product. How would Walmart look if they posted a status like, "Yo, why y'all going to Kmart? Y'all need to get that." Would just make me not want to go. That would make me want to go to Kmart just because of that, because it's showing me an insecurity. So you just got to be secure in who you are, what you do, and love what you do. And hey, you can't win them all. And there's a lot of people that might not like, and it's happened. People have told me like, and yo, your music is not good, or your music, and I don't get offended because there's like 6 billion people in the world. Not everyone's gonna, like me or like
Right.
what I do. But as long as I can reach the people that I know I can make a difference in their lives, and they can reach me, that's what makes me happy.
What's going on with the music, man?
So
It's
right
been a
now,
while, right?
Yeah. So
It's been a bit.
I released an EP, I think in August.
Wait, that wasn't the one I was on. That was one after that, right?
Yep. After that, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So I released that because it had from that to my last project, it had almost been a year gap, and I was just going through a lot of personal things that I wanted to change about myself, and I didn't want to keep releasing the same type of music. Like I sometimes feel like, and this is not a shade to like no other artist, but when I listen to an artist's music, I like every project to kind of let me into a different chapter in their life. I don't like microwave music where I feel like they're just formulaically throwing out music.
Right.
That's just how I am, and what I'm a fan of. So with the last project that I released, The Revision, afterwards, I really wanted to kind of look into like myself as an artist and as a man, and change certain things in my life personally and even musically. And so when I finally finished Lights, I was like, you know what? I wanted to wait a little longer to put it out, but then I was like, it's been such a long time. A lot of, my supporters were looking for music, so I put that out. But I am working on some music videos for that project. I still want to promote that project for a few more months.
I'm sorry. No, I completely forgot about that. The Lights. I forgot. Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about. But that's that just came out.
Yeah, I think August, so maybe.
Oh, dude, that like. At the local,
like 2 months ago.
I mean, and I hate to say to an artist that we're at the local level, but the thing is, this, that's what's going on. That CD, like I have 5 songs out.
Right.
You know what I mean? That CD could last you a while. You could put out a music video for one of your favorite songs in a year,
Right.
and people would be like, "Oh, I never heard this song."
Right.
It's like, thanks, bro.
Because you're still promoting everything. Yeah, no, you're right. And then that's exactly why I decided for my second brand. And I think we had a conversation off camera about it. It was like, I want people to be able to appreciate, I don't want to release like projects like 30 songs on them, and then, half of my supporters don't even know half the songs on there.
Right.
I think, like the work I'm putting into all these songs, I want, each one to get appreciated. So that's why with this EP, I took my time. I'm still taking my time promoting it. And like you said, yeah, I'll definitely be, I really believe in this project more than the last one. The Revision was a good project, but I think I was more so just rapping on it.
Right.
And I don't know how to explain it, but I wasn't like crafting a sound on that project. I just really wanted to outbar everybody to death. Because like as a rapper, that's like we have a competitive nature where it's like I want to, and that's if I jump on a song with you, it's because I want to eat you alive. Like that's how I grew up listening to Eminem and Cassidy and Chamillionaire and Lil Wayne and all these artists that are just lyrical. So with Lights, I kind of had to literally sat there and kind of retaught myself how to write songs, how to write music. Not everything has to be a punchline fest. Not everything has to be a cipher,
right.
So with this project, I wanted to create, some stoner music, man. I love my marijuana. I can't lie. So, I wanted to connect with others out there and create some music that they could roll up to, spark up to, and still have a good message in it though, and reveal a little bit more about myself, because there's a lot of, that was the critique that I had on The Revision was, it was just like a lot of people really want to know about me, who I am, what type of person I am. And so with Lights, I feel like that sound, that vibe that I have on that project, that's me. You know what I mean? The music, and I was speaking from a real place. It wasn't just me trying to chop your head off with a bunch of bars, what I mean? So.
And it's not that the Revision wasn't tasty.
Right,
but
right.
Lights
But you
is
can
more
feel it different,
palatable.
right? Yeah.
It's definitely more palatable. It's something that you can turn on and listen to,
Right.
or you can turn on and not listen to,
Right, just have it playing in the
and
background.
just have
or
it
something,
playing,
right.
and it just has a good feeling behind it.
Yeah, and it was
know?
and it was so. I really what I appreciate about Lights is it was just so organic. The way the production, the way that I got the instrumentals, it came together very. The producers I worked with, like I worked with them. We created maybe like 3 or 4 different versions of one song, and then I slowly crafted. I really like took my time on it, and I had fun at the same time, and I literally kind of taught myself how to write music in a different way.
Right.
And it might be a better way for me to create music because now I'm able to like. A lot of times, artists and especially rappers, we have something here, and we got to put from here to here. A lot of things get lost in translation,
Right.
And it's hard. That's like the biggest challenge I think for most people. That's why not everyone can rap and everyone can write music, is because we might have something here, and by the time it comes out here, it's not exactly how we want it to sound. I think the most talented lyricists or artists, there's no from here to here. There's no loss in anything.
Right.
They're completely expressing themselves, and that's how I felt with Lights. It was like it was exactly what I had in my mind.
I was talking to Santiago,
Miggy
Bars, yeah. For some reason in my head I call him Santiago, but I was talking to him the other day at one of my shows, and I was like, he was showing me a song, him and for some reason my brain's not working. The dude, he's a good friend. He's a good friend of ours. You brought him on.
Yamato Angel.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Thank you. Sorry. I was talking to both of them, and just like because they were showing me a song where they both had like every bar that's ever been written in it. Just like so many bars, and I was like, dude, I'm so glad that I don't do what you guys do. Like I couldn't like the amount of words that you memorize for one song is an entire CD for me.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
never thought of that because there's so many words. Yeah,
because there's so many.
Yeah,
like each one of my songs has like 40 words tops.
That's funny.
Just because I'm singing, so I have to elongate every word, and I don't have to remember shit. Like in comparison to you guys, I don't have to remember anything.
Yeah, no, and the funny thing is, Miggy's actually when we've done music together, it's so funny because he learns lyrics like that. Like he literally, we could be writing, and we'll like literally both just wrote a verse or something like that, and we'll be driving, and he's already rapping the song to the beat. I'm like, I literally have to sit there, kind of focus, only because for me it's almost like like you said, like there's so many words, and I'm very animated with my hands, and he is too. So that he's just very, very smart to be able to memorize. But
he's a sharp dude.
So with me though, like I like to be able to like, so when let's say I'm rapping about a sandwich or something like that, I want to be able to make the movements with my hand. I want to make the facial expressions.
Right.
I want to be able to deliver it like 110%. So I like to make sure I really like I'll obsess myself with the rap until like I can say it while I'm like making some food or something. That's the thing. If I can make a sandwich or I can make some mac and cheese and wrap the whole thing flawlessly, I'm good to go. Or I can drive somewhere and wrap the thing. So, but yeah, man, hip hop is a beautiful art form because like, I love all kinds of music, and especially, like I said, like the newer sound of like where it's kind of like hip hop and R&B and pop, and I love that. But the thing with like when you get down to like the straight like hip hop, like Eminem or Ludacris, or the amount of metaphors, the amount of lines, the amount of creativity it takes to just like we literally spit 100.
Did you say Ludacris, dude?
Yeah,
I fucking love Ludacris.
Yeah, man. He was the one. Ludacris was one of the guys, man, that I like because he would have some crazy punchlines. He'll say something like, something. I'm chilling and I got a chain on my neck the size of the Empire State Building. He'll say something like so ridiculous. He really taught me how to like exaggerate things in rap a lot. I'm already like people that know me in real life, I could be the most exaggerated dude. I'd be like the type of dude I could eat a cow. I'm that type of guy. So with rap is like that's what's the kind of the funny thing about hip hop is like that's where punchlines come from, is like saying something that we know is not true, but to be able to like create almost like humor out of it, but then at the same time create something clever is really fun.
Do you so we don't have a whole lot of time today, do we?
So I'm actually, if you're watching this podcast, I'm literally gonna hit the airport.
Oh shoot, you have like no time.
What time is it?
I'm not gonna tell you. I'm not gonna tell you. It's 5:50.
Oh, we got like 10, 15 more minutes.
Okay.
You want to do the other two things you told me about, and then I'll do a quick freestyle. for you?
Sure. Let's do the other things
We'll do that
first.
first.
So this week we are doing this is the local jam of the week.
Okay.
Local jam of the week.
Let's do the local jam of the week. Who we got?
Today, local jam of the week is Ethan Anomaly. It gets better. Now, so what we do for local jam of the week, we literally just listen to the whole song. I mute the mics, and so that the audience can hear the whole song, and then so that we can discuss the song.
Think about it. Awesome. Let's do it. Shout out to Ethan Anomaly.
Let's see.
I feel like no one truly understand me. That's why I keep my thoughts on all my friends and all my family. That's why I barely pick up and I hate it when I answer the phone. Cause even when we talk, I feel I'm talking alone. And I've been suicidal and depressed, I guess. And I don't know what method to repress this stress. So this'll probably be the last thing that I write. And I apologize if I don't see you tonight. I feel like no one truly understand me. That's why I keep my thoughts on all my friends and all my family. That's why I barely pick up and I hate it when I answer the phone. Cause even when we talk, I feel I'm talking alone. And I've been suicidal and depressed, I guess. And I don't know what method to repress the stress. So this'll probably be the last thing that I write. And I apologize if I don't see you tonight. It's been 18 years of my life and things aren't all that great. I'm trying to finish school, but I'm handling all my homework late. I'm sleeping so much, I swear that I won't make it. Spending hours in this classroom while my life is wasted. I get home feeling pissed, I have to go back. I tweet obsessively, the voice and engineer some new raps. I wanna change, but life seems fast and unfair. I wanna be better for her, but she seems to not care. And my demons never leave me, they only adapt. The only time I'm positive is when I'm writing these raps. I let my stress flow until that pencil tip snaps. But even that ain't enough to keep my conscience intact. Am I crazy? I might be, but it's more than just stressing. And honestly, it's kinda hard to have the perfect perspective when the same people dying used to live in your section. When the same people dying used to show you affection. And I feel like no one truly understand me. That's why I keep my thoughts on all my friends and all my family. That's why I barely pick up and I hate it when I answer the phone. Cause even when we talk, I feel I'm talking alone. And I've been suicidal and depressed, I guess. And I don't know what method to repress this stress. So this'll probably be the last thing that I write. And I apologize if I don't see you tonight.
Okay. You are currently having an anxiety attack or a panic attack right now. Your heart is beating fast. You're shaking. You are confused. And I'm not going to sit here and tell you to calm down right now, okay? Because when people tell me to calm down during a panic attack or anxiety attack, my heart starts beating even faster and it gets even more out of control than it already is. Instead, we're going to do a few techniques and I'm going to try to make this go away for you. And we're going to relax together.
That was
Wow.
dude. Yeah,
That was really deep.
that was Ethan Anomaly. It gets better. Jesus Christ, dude.
Yeah. That was a
Put
10
a
out of
war-
10, man.
Dude, yeah. Jesus, put a warning on the song, dude. I'm sitting here like I was like, it's Ethan. I know what he's gonna do, and it wasn't what I thought he was gonna do.
Yeah, it was very
Jesus.
emotional, very well written. I love that piece at the end.
Yeah, wow.
And just I could feel the pain, and the lyrics were very well done. Very well done.
Dude,
Hip hop. That was hip hop right there.
That was that was phenomenal. We've had a lot of good tracks on local jam of the week, but that's probably one of my favorite ones, dude. He's one of those dudes that like, and I'm gonna let him know that his song's in the podcast, so he'll listen, and that's fine.
Yeah.
But he's one of those dudes that every time I see him, I just want to be like, if you would just promote your music harder,
Right,
you
right.
would fucking
And
blow,
I
dude.
think I talked to him one time, and he had told me that he does music. But I don't know if this is still true. This was maybe a year and a half ago, that he loves to do music, but it's more of like something that he does for fun. I don't think he sees himself taking it off as a career necessarily.
Dude,
Which is crazy because he's very talented.
with songs like that, dude. Like,
a very talented guy.
The thing about a song like that, there's certain songs where it's like, it's one of those songs where it's like if it reaches 200 people, you're like, dang, I wish it reached more people.
Yeah.
But this song, it's one of those songs that it's a shame that it doesn't reach more people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Not saying I don't know how many views I had on it. I mean, his numbers are actually pretty good. But the thing is,
I get what you mean.
a song like that
to
should
reach
be
like millions, like
that. Yeah.
like a Drake type of song or a Rihanna type of, you know.
Right. A song like that should definitely be out there.
Yeah, I agree, man.
You know what I mean?
I think there should be more thought-provoking music. I mean, I get it. I love the party music. I love dance music. And there's a time and place, but thought-provoking music like that, you know, that it's almost like watching a really well-written film. You know, like something that you go home and you think about your life and you think about how whatever the message was, how it applies to you. Sometimes it may not, but we need to think as a society, bro. There's a lack of brain power in the world right now.
Without a doubt.
And so thinking is good, man. It's cool to think, you know, and it's cool to question things and not everyone has to agree. That's the beautiful thing. But we can always discuss things but that was dope song, Ethan Anomaly.
That was amazing.
You did your thing.
Okay, so now this is the second thing that we do on the show. This is called Jack My Swag.
Okay.
So we people send in pictures of things that they think they look good in or things that they obviously aren't. You know what I mean?
Well, I'm gonna have to send some pictures in, man.
Oh yeah,
my muscle shirts.
So we got we do 4 of them.
I was just kidding, by the way.
Dude, I mean, send it, dude.
Dre Marro, I think you got
don't act like me and Damo aren't gonna get you for it. So I got 4 of them. So this is the first one from Leah Marie Summerfield. I actually know her relatively well. This is okay. I mean, it's supposed to be Jack My Swag. Right, but then she sends a picture like this. Then she sends a picture like this in this. I don't know what kind of suit that is. I don't know if that's a jumpsuit or an apparatus of some sort. But also, it looks good. Whatever it is, it looks good. Cool. And the hat,
I like the hat.
Yeah, the hat's on fire.
The hat's a touch.
The hat's on fire. I can mess with the hat for sure. I don't think I could pull off the Beetlejuice pantsuit, but you can. You definitely can. You look great in that. She's I'm not sure if they're married or not, but my buddy Nick Ruda, who was on Jack My Swag last week, this is his young lady friend. But yeah, I mean, it looks good on you. It would look like dicks on me, dude. It look like it wouldn't look good on me. So
definitely very creative, which is good. But the hat is number one. I want a hat like that now. Now I'm gonna be depressed. I don't have a hat.
Amanda Erin Wilson. So this is, I'm not sure. Have you ever met her before? She was a big supporter of ours in the like when I was in the metal scene. She was around a lot.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, it's not the worst swag. You look like Bam Margera's ex-girlfriend. That's what I'm saying. Not the one that his real ex-girlfriend, but just in general, like a general ex-girlfriend of Bam Margera.
General girlfriend he would have.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool. I mean, as long as she doesn't look like who's the other guy? His dad, I think.
Oh God.
Don't look like his ex-girlfriend, ex-wife.
But I mean, it's not the worst costume.
No, it's presentable. It's
but
definitely
there's a lot of black going on. I'm not sure. I mean, I know I'm a big fan of black, but like that's a different kind.
What's her name? Amanda. Thumbs up, Amanda.
Amanda Erin Wilson.
Amanda Erin Wilson. Thumbs up.
Does she got a wedding ring on? Girl, you got married though? Is that what I'm saying? Oh, I think maybe. I don't know. Weird. No, but that's something I definitely would have wore back in the day. Like now that I'm doing kind of a different deal.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd be able to pull that off. People would be like, "What's going on?" But definitely something I probably would have worn quite some time ago. Tina Field. Tiana. Oh, I know Tiana. This is Tiana Field. And her comment on it was, "I just want to look like a Pinterest post." Okay.
A Pinterest post?
Yeah. I mean, it's 100% is.
Yeah, that's
it
a Pinterest post.
is.
I've seen one walking around.
I want the jacket. The skirt, skirts. Me and skirts. I like them. I think they're super cute. but it just depends. It's not doing it for me. The skirt is cool, but the zipper in the front.
Not your thing.
The zipper in the front. what do you? So when she unzips it, it's just a flat piece of just a flat piece of leather. That's weird as fuck. That's not even a skirt. That's just a flat piece of leather with a zipper on the front. like for real. I don't even understand how that goes. But the leg things. You see the leg things?
Yeah.
I can get down with those.
Yeah, they look cool.
I don't know. I don't know what they're called. The things with the legs and they go down the leg.
Yeah.
What are those called? Like garter belts or garters or something? Leather like garters, dude. Oh shoot. Oh, dude, Tiana, man. I don't know. I can do that. Just saying, it looks good.
Thumbs up, Tiana. Thumbs up.
The silver hair. I mean, it looks great, and you fucking know you look good, and that's why you sent it. That's why you sent it. That's the thing. Jack My Swag is for when you don't look good. But you knew you looked good, so you sent it. You had the confidence to send it. So now, so if I want to rip you, I can, because the thing is, you already know. You already know you look good.
You're asking for trouble. Why you gotta do that?
That's really good stuff. So then we got number 4. So many came in. Way too many came in. So would you want to do someone that you know?
Whoever, man.
All right. So the first comment, I'm going in comment order. So next week we'll get to the ones underneath these ones. This one is someone that you know very well. It's someone that you know very well. So I feel like you'll be a little bit more comfortable.
Mr. Bars himself.
so this is Miggy Bars or Miguel Santiago.
Yep, Miguel Santiago.
Okay, so here's the thing about him. Here's a little thing that I've noticed about him. The fact that he's wearing a NASA sweater. My guess is this is a throwaway Thursday called Blast Off. You know what I mean? I don't know that, but just like the way that he I feel like he would do something like that. He'd be like, "This song is called Blast Off," and he's in a NASA sweater.
That'd be a great idea. Take some notes. Aspiring artists out there.
If you didn't do that, Miggy, then obviously you got to use that sweater for something else. I just feel like, because I don't like him, and Damo does that kind of stuff too, where he named his 2 albums like Death Rose Fallen Petals and then Death Rose like The Rosary or some shit. You know what I mean? Like just like really keeping with the brand. But I don't know. See, all right, I don't want to put him too much on blast, but like, people have seen him on the podcast.
Right.
That. When he raps, he does stuff like this,
right,
and he gets real aggressive. But in real life, he's like, no,
super chill, man, super chill.
He's not only super chill, but like he comes off with the kindness of like a Christian youth minister.
Right.
You know what I mean? He's like, no, everything's fine, everything's great.
And he goes Super Saiyan when he's ready to rap.
Yeah, and then he's like, I'm gonna kill you. You don't want to fuck with me. And you're like, oh shit, okay, dude, okay. But I mean, it's a decent swag. I wouldn't wear it. I mean, sweatpants in public. Oops, dude. I mean, that's just me. That's just me. I don't wear sweatpants in public. I'm a grown human male, and obviously, you're a young child. I really hope he knows I'm joking.
He's gonna be like, you know what? Fuck that. I'm gonna show up to this podcast with some sweatpants.
Dude, I want
some Miggy Bar sweatpants.
Dude, if you make your own sweatpants, I'll wear them on the podcast. But I hope he doesn't put me in a fucking song, dude.
He's gonna be like, TECHON, I'm coming at you now.
Dude, and that's the thing, like a guy like him is like, yeah, he's super nice and stuff, but dude, I feel like if I messed with him for real, if I was really talking shit and he put me in a song, I'd be murdered. I'd be done for. Same with Ethan Anomaly.
Right.
He destroyed that one kid. Remember that beef that they had?
Yeah, when he dropped the and then the song that I thought was so clever was when he came back with that Stan remix. I don't know if you heard it. Yeah. That was creative, man. That was funny. That was cool. Actually, I know both artists. The whole thing was so funny, and I met the other artists through Timo Cruz. Met him through the whole thing where they were doing diss tracks back and forth, and I thought it was so funny because I like that. I think as long as it's nothing like dangerous, nothing crazy.
Right.
That's rap, man. You know, we're very competitive. We're very, we all say we're the best. We're very a lot of machismo in hip hop. So, Man, I love that. You know, I love the friendly competition, friendly fire.
But was it though? Because I
Afterward,
said
at the time, it was definitely heated, but I think afterwards, I don't know if everything got
because
worked out,
I made the post for Jack My Swag, and Ethan put a picture of Demo up.
Oh, really? Oh, so who knows?
Yeah,
Who knows?
yeah. This is like 10 months later.
They might still be angry, but that shit's funny. I thought it was a good battle. I mean, we need more of those.
Yeah, we had to cut that section just a little short. We didn't, you know what I mean? But so you want to do a freestyle, huh?
Yeah, man. I've been telling TECHON the next time I get up here, I gotta spit some bars for you.
So what style of beat are we looking at?
If you want, do you know that beat by, it's called Last Days by Onyx? You'll recognize it. It's the last that last rap battle in 8 Mile. And he's like, and everybody in the 313, put your motherfucking
Onyx.
Yeah, O-N,
Last Days,
O-N-Y-X, Last Days.
Instrumental.
Yep.
Okay, I can do that. I think. Let me see. All right, let's see. Are you ready?
Yep, we're ready.
Now this one says instrumental. If it ends up not being, I'm sorry.
You good.
Last Days. Onyx, Last Days instrumental.
You
Ready?
guys are getting some bars for I head to the airport real quick.
Here we go.
Let's do it.
This is the last thing we're doing. Here, you got. Everyone's ready.
Let's do it.
Everyone's ready. Okay.
Blast off. Thank you again for having me up here, Tech.
Dude, no problem,
you, man.
All day. Oh yeah, I know this
You
one.
recognize it? This is just an epic beat, man. Hey. Shout out to everyone again for supporting what I do, for helping me get to Vegas and doing what I love to do, man. God bless you. Look. I've been beastin', turn beats into mince meat. I split heathers when tongue teeth, it gets deep. If it's hunting season, come and greet 'em. I spin trees like a whirlwind, they mind blown and set free. I smoke grow, my throat resembles a chimney. Type of MC to expose those that are flimsy. You can't get my 2 cents, boy, I'm stingy. I said gimme, they toss the mic like a frisbee. Writing the survival guide, I'm Ned Bigby. Ladies love it with the flow, I'm Lionel Richie. Why would I sign a dotted line? Have y'all been blind? These rappers hide behind disguises like it's Comic-Con. Then spark the mic until it's crispy. I drop another punch before they even miss me. Yo, they gain intrigue listening to him speak. I raise the bar like a musclehead, use a pipsqueak. Off the dome tech, give me words. All I know is when I rap, I'm so absurd. Finish a verse, anything that you could think of. I'm at the brink of greatness and I don't need to sleep. Yo, throw me anything that comes off your mind, so I can throw it into a rhyme while I shine.
Shoes.
You know how I do. I'm about to run the game with me while I wear my shoes. That's cause I do it like Nike. You better check me, don't disrespect me, or you will affect the fact that I am a killer on the beat. Understand that's how I beat, and I'm
Guitar.
smoking trees. Yeah, you know I go hard, and when I'm with my crew, I pull strings like I'm playing the guitar. I'm the madman, I'm the master of the choir. I know that my mind is on fire.
Shooting
Ghost
dice.
Rider, yeah, you know it's so precise. I do it nice. I shake a cup like it's Yahtzee, and I'm looking at the dice. I play the game to win. You understand the kid? You know that I'm about to do again. I make them spin like Tasmanian devil. I tell them that I'm crazy on another level.
Dog bone.
You understand that's how I go. Make them chase me around like a dog bone. I kill them and I'm in my zone. You is a pussy. You already know the way I bust it open like a fortune cookie. You ain't nothing. Yo, one more.
I'm sorry. Deadpool.
Okay, you fools need to go to school before y'all see me on the big screen chopping heads like I'm Deadpool. Catch me with my superhero friends, Green Lantern, cause I love to smoke green to the end.
No.
Yo, call me Superman, no S on my chest, but when I'm in Gotham, Bruce Wayne only says yes. Not a joker, but I'll give you a smile. When I freestyle, throw you in the Nile. That means you're salty like a crocodile. Get it, salty river, understand your quiver when I deliver, just like, yo, I don't know.
Dude,
God bless y'all, man.
Wow, dude. No way. No way, dude. Wait, hold up. I gotta find the right.
These hoes are crazy.
After hearing that, dude.
Thanks,
after
man,
hearing that, that's amazing.
Thank you, man. Thanks.
That's the first. the first time that someone's done that on the podcast.
Oh, really, man? Thanks, man.
Oh, just throw out a word. Just throw out a word. Chopping heads like I'm Deadpool. Dude, okay, dude.
Thanks, man. Hey,
oh, man.
It's all about, I just love to have fun with it. And I figured I wanted to, I seen that, Miggy and Yamato had done a freestyle here. So I was like, man, I got to come up here and bless him with some bars for you.
Dude, that was all right, dude. Thank you so
Thanks,
much.
man. Thank you.
That was amazing, dude. Dre Marro, everybody.
Thank you, guys. And check out For Lights on all streaming platforms right now. The Revision on all streaming platforms, Spotify, Apple, whatever. Find me at Dre Marro 262 on all social media, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. I'll see y'all soon in Vegas. See me this Saturday, October 26th. I'll be at the Raw Remedy stage. We're going to get it popping. TECHON is the man. He had me up here.
Thanks,
Let's
man.
get it.
Everybody, thank you so much for watching. Stay cool, stay kind. This was the What Are You Doing podcast.